the true story behind Netflix's train wreck, the Astroworld tragedy. In November 2021, the third Astroworld Music Festival commenced in Houston, Texas, the hometown of rap superstar Travis Scott. Scott had a personal affinity for the Six Flags Astroworld theme park in Houston that had closed its doors in 2005, naming his six-time platinum certified 2018 album after it and holding the inaugural festival near the site of the demolished amusement park. After canceling the 2020 edition because of the COVID-19 pandemic, Astroworld 2021 promised to be bigger than the two editions before, expanding the festival from 1 day to 2, while uniting tens of thousands of young fans who had missed out on valuable concert-going experiences since the pandemic began. It's a carefree world, is how concert-goer Kaya Reedus describes the festival in Netflix's Trainwreck, the Astroworld tragedy, which details how the Houston celebration turned into a death trap with 10 fatalities, with the youngest victim only 9 years old, as well as hundreds of injuries. It was a concert you didn't want to miss, and you knew it was going to be fun, explains Sophia Santana, another survivor, with enthusiasm and certainty. The feature-length documentary, releasing June 10th, is the first in a weekly series that digs into big event meltdowns that made headlines, created corporate scandals, and often cost lives. Directed by Yemi Bamiro, the film includes interviews with survivors and experts and uses footage shot on concertgoers' phones to explain how such a massive crowd crush happened during Travis Scott's headlining performance and what happened in the aftermath. Astroworld was organized by Live Nation, the biggest live event promoter in the U.S., bar none, and the company was eager to capitalize on Scott's Rager brand when Astroworld returned. As the Astroworld tragedy shows, footage of fans breaking down fences to get into the 2019 Astroworld was used to promote the festival's return. Kirby Gladstein, a returning festival photographer, recalls her team was instructed to lean into the chaos of Scott's performances. Gladstein seemed anxious to share her perspective on the temperature of the festival and how the organizers lost control. As she believes, the blame lies at Live Nation's feet. They hold so much of this industry in the palm of their hand, says Gladstein. By talking about what happened at Astroworld, I know that I'm jeopardizing my career, ultimately. No representative of Live Nation is interviewed in the documentary, though their responses are included in text at the end of the film, and include pointing to the roles of SMG Global and the Houston Fire Department in setting sellable capacity for the venue, and stating all relevant parties were aware of event plans and safety codes. The company released their only statement on the tragedy the day after it occurred in 2021. The Astroworld tragedy interviews crowd safety expert Scott Davidson, on-site paramedic Jose Villegas, and security guards Jackson and Samuel Bush, who were only hired hours before the festival began, to paint a picture of the poor planning that contributed to the festival's death tally. The main stage was unoccupied all day, meaning that fans could camp out for Scott for hours in the hot Houston sun. It also meant that thousands of fans traveled to the headline set from the same direction at the exact same time, creating the perfect conditions for crowd crushing. On the left-hand side of the stage, fans funneled directly into a pen that added more pressure to fans against barriers with no route of escape. Beginning at 9 p.m., Scott appeared on stage and the crushing quickly worsened. The most upsetting footage of the Astroworld tragedy is taken from cell phone videos shot inside the pen, showing fans being asphyxiated and crushed in real time, while Scott's performance blares unaffected behind them. While Scott would later say he was aware of some fainting and disturbance, he claimed to not realize the gravity of the situation.